To the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this match between New Zealand and Pakistan. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions for the day, and it really does seem like a batter's paradise. Don't think the bowlers were getting a lot of help on this pitch. Beautiful clear conditions and not a chance of rain.
Nice information there from David Gower. It's time for the toss. Let's join them pitch side to see who'll be batting first.
I'd say this is just giving away a huge advantage by choosing to bowl first. Everything about the pitch says there are runs to be had, and I reckon the bowlers are going to have a difficult time.
First ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams. Didn't get anywhere near the first ball of the innings.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Oh, nice bowling.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep, perfect technique and placement.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Azam, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Couldn't have played that any better.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Gotcha! Yes!
Immaculate timing there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Drives and misses everything.
A freebie with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. 14 runs added there. New Zealand are 14 for none. A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end.
Oh, nice bowling.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Bowling.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Oh, bowling.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Loud appeal. Really good shot
Yes.
there. There'll be one run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers. I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Allen has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Catch it. Yeah.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
17 runs added there. New Zealand are 31 for none. Afridi in the Paddington end.
Wait on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Wait there.
Just threw the shot too early.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Nice bowling.
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
4 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 35 for none.
Nice bowling.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Edged it. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Out. Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it would be moving to a big, big score, but it's not to be.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Williamson, whose first task is getting themselves settled. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Williamson shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Waiting.
They'd look for a couple here.
Bowler!
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end.
Well bowled.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Super shot.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for four. A poor delivery.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Catch it!
Great shot.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Ralph will be disappointed with that delivery.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Well placed, should get a single.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score.
Yep.
Out!
Yeah!
What a catch!
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. They'll get at least one.
Gets off zero with that shot. They'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves. Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Good bit of timing there.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Nassim with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up.
Yes.
Nicked it through the field. Will it get to the boundary?
Flashed at it. Didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Yes.
Gone! Not a great shot to start the over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Nicked it!
Yep. Bowler.
Mitchell takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Nice bowling.
Oh, yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Padding up to that. Big appeal.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Just the 1 run off the over. New Zealand are 64 for 4. Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better. Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Nassim shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Nice shot. Runs possible. Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Neesham comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Well, this is why you need to be so precise as a bowler. Didn't do much wrong, but it's been hammered for 4 anyway.
Oh, ole.
Yep.
No.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Beaten on the drive.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Oh, ole.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
There'll be runs here. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Waiting. Yep. No.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
End of the over. New Zealand are 81 for 6. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
Catch it.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Catch it.
Nice shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Absolutely nailed it.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Fantastic catch.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Gone. gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
The ball did just enough to beat the bat, and this innings has ended before it could start. Out bowled for a duck.
Drives and misses everything.
Wasim with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Oh, well bowled.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yes.
Caught, gone. Early wickets will be the key. It's a below par score. If the batting gets away early, we could see a very simple run chase. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures.
Yep.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Rizwan is new to the crease. They'll be keen to feel bat on ball early on.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep. Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Bowlers!
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yes.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Bowler.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
That's the over. Pakistan are 11 for 1. Saudi, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Randwick ends.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Southey from the Randwick end.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Azam shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Wait on. Yep, yep.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Yep. Yep, yep. Yep.
7 runs added in that over. Pakistan are 18 for 1. Going with pace now.
The captain is going with the medium pacer.
Yes.
Super shot that.
Yep, yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
Edge. What a ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes.
They'll get at least one. That's out. Caught.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Wow, how did that miss?
That was very close to clipping the top of the stumps. Played down the complete wrong line there.
6 runs added there. Pakistan are 24 for 2.
Yep. Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yes.
Gone, brilliant in the field.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep, yep.
Really good shot there.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Saudi getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep. Wait there. Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Bowlers.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yes, nice bowling.
Beautiful slow delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Yep. Keepers.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it.
Wait on.
Harris will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Wait there. Yep, yep.
There's a run here, surely.
They decided against the run. I'm not sure why, if I'm being honest. They would have made it comfortably. Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Waiting.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Comfortable single if they take it.
Turning down runs that are that safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
Wait there.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yep, yep.
Great shot. Great timing.
Launched into it, landed just short of the boundary rope for 4.
End of the over. Pakistan are 45 for 3. New Zealand can now have 5 fielders outside the circle. Santner, the left armour, is coming on to bowl in the Paddington end.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Misses everything.
Oh, yes.
That
nice
spun a
bowling.
long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Yep.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Wait.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Gone right through the defences.
Nice bowling.
starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Khan won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Big appeal.
Wait!
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep, yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Sodhi will be disappointed with that delivery.
Wait there. Yep.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Back go the stumps. Missed the straight ball.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
Strong throw in from the outfield, right to the stumps. Not wasting any time, they're off the mark straight away.
Wait there.
Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot. Wasim ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Wait there.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum.
Wait.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Waiting.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Wait there.
Naseem shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Win on.
Just the one run off the over. Pakistan are 62 for 7. Santner from the Paddington end.
Yep.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Got that away nicely. Afridi takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Wait.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Afridi gets off the mark.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yep.
Gone. Excellent catch. Close to the bat.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Yep.
Gets off 0 with that shot. They'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Waiting.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Gone! Takes it and seals the win.
New Zealand get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.